My name is Susanna Olatunji.
My name is David Moore.
My name is Yetunde Joyce.
Every Tuesday, 6:30
on the G Request Show,
Ben TV Sky Channel 175.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much. This is how we're doing. Hello, viewers, how you're doing? Welcome to the G Request Show. I'm your host, Chris Owners, and today we are back because we got some wonderful 3 guests on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome my guests on the show, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Start with.
My name is Susanna Olatunji, and I'm the CEO of the Afro in Diaspora Center.
Wow! Come on, show some things, everybody. And also,
David Moore. I'm the founder and chairman of Astronomy Ireland, the world's most popular astronomy club.
We can't wait to see more of this coming in. Also,
Yetunde Joyce, the founder of Loving and Affectionate Family.
Wow, come on, show some big love, everybody. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for being part of the show today, guys. I like your smile. This is what we're talking about on the show. Great stuff. Thank you for coming in today. How you all keeping? All good?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think David is keeping us really much alive here.
I can see. That's what we're placing in the middle there, you know? Great stuff. Dave, wonderful. Great job you're doing. Tell us more about yourself, Dave.
Well, we founded Astronomy Ireland nearly 30 years ago as a club for everybody in the country, not just people interested in astronomy.
Okay.
And that sort of attitude has led it to become extremely popular. We very quickly became the most popular astronomy club in the world.
Yeah.
We have about the same numerical membership as our friends in Britain, even though they have 15 times the population.
Wow.
And the whole idea is about getting people interested in space. If you're not interested in space, you're missing out.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
It's our job to tell you, you know.
Wow.
And at some level, you've got to ask, where did we all come from? Where did every little atom in our bodies and the whole universe come from? It's a fascinating story.
Wow.
You can be interested in it from that level. You can go to university and study it as a job if you want. That's not really for us. We're the general public. And some of the pictures from space you'll see in our magazine are, I think, better than most works of modern art.
Wow.
So art to science to almost a religious experience. There's something there for everybody.
There'll be a lot something there. Come on, show for love. Wonderful. Amazing. Let me bring Susan. I know, Susan, you know yourself. We've been a long time coming. Let me bring Joyce in. Joyce, how you doing? Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you, Chris. I wanted to pronounce Yetunde Joyce.
Yetunde Joyce.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Fine. We started Loving and Affectionate Family in 2013 as Loving and Affectionate Couple.
Okay.
But something actually gave us the urge to do more because we wanted to bring the men, the youth, and the women together as a family unit.
Wow.
So basically what we've been doing since 2015 is we provide conferences, workshops, and luckily we attracted the Department of Justice thanks to somebody here, but I don't want to get the attention. So we wrote the project together and we approached the Department of Justice. That was last year. So we're given grants to run a project called Active First for Migrants. So that meant men, women, the youth had to be sporty, active through food, through sports, through different activities. And that was very successful. And finally, we worked with the Gadashi Corner in February and the social worker. And we tagged the workshop, Youth and Parents Mentoring Session. It was absolutely fabulous. So now this year, we're doing highly engaged with the Department of...
Give it.
Oh,
Longest time, and it's good to see you again. Congratulations on your award as a paper. You're paving the way a lot in the media for our community. So we really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Now, like you know, I started up the organization 2010. Now I've been involved in a lot of community work, but I realized there's a niche for African Caribbean women. We needed a place that we can actually, get to nourish ourselves as women. So, and that is how the organization started 2010. It started for women, bringing women together to be able to have a platform to engage each other.
Very good.
But I think, you know, being women, we need our men around us.
Yeah, that's why we have one there.
We have one in the media, yeah. So we couldn't do without them.
That's
so
true,
now we also accommodate men within the organization
very
as
good,
well.
Very good.
And look, it's been going on fantastically well. Yeah.
Come on, give this one up. You've been a very good friend of mine for years, you know, and we always communicate at the phone, on Facebook. She's one person, when you call her straight away, she's ready to talk to you. I'm busy, but don't worry, just kind of go for a few minutes while you're good. Then back to you. So give us more insight about this autonomy, because, you know, you guys are doing fantastic, looking at the star, the moon, you know, all of these things. You know, give us more insight.
Well, we love to show people the universe itself. We have a number of events coming up in the Dublin area. On September 20th, it's Culture Night across the country, and we'll be setting up giant telescopes.
Oh, very good.
These are ones even our own members don't, most of them don't own telescopes this big, but we have some very large ones that we can show you the planet Saturn. And to the eye, it just looks like a star in the sky, but in the telescope, it is that globe with those beautiful rings around it. Definitely the most beautiful planet of them all. So that's for Culture Night. Hopefully everyone will come along to that. Details on the website.
Very true.
But we do evening classes as well, twice a year. Hundreds of people do those every year. Thousands have done them over the many years. And that's 8 weeks where you can learn everything you want to know about the universe, but we're afraid to ask. And of course, we have the magazine that goes out to people throughout the 32 counties. So we're north and south. And that will tell people what to see in Irish skies. And it also reports what people have been seeing in Irish skies. And it has all the international news. Beautiful picture on this month's issue about the Hubble Space Telescope photographing Jupiter when it came particularly close. Got a huge storm that's been there for hundreds of years, but apparently is fizzling out at the moment. So there's lots happening in space, and some of the world's richest people have said that they're going to put 1 million people on Mars by the end of this century. And these are billionaires, including Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man.
Richard Branson said something like that the last time.
Richard Branson has a space company, another billionaire with a space company. Elon Musk, who set up PayPal, now has the Tesla motor car company, and a company called SpaceX. He was a young kid who was interested in astronomy, got sidetracked by computers and PayPal, but he sold that for €1 billion, like you do, and then he went back to his real passion. And what he wants to do is to build a second civilization on another planet. So if anything goes wrong with this one, we've got to back it. So he is literally saving the world.
Do you think that is
amazing
possible?
Character. Yes. And because he's got all these billions, he's got a space company, and he's going to spend it all doing it.
That's amazing. Come on, show us information. Yesterday, is that correct? Yesterday Joyce. I'm trying to kind of combine the two names. You know, we have our names are very long. You know, we have to have them too. Yeah. So this your program you do. Will it be for, like you mentioned, it's for migrants and mixed? So what are the specific details you guys would really do? Is it for families, couples, singles? How? Give us one insight.
Well, I actually came with this to bring me on point. Because the objective would be to organize conference and workshops, like I said.
Very good.
What are we doing that through? Diversity, inclusion. Very important in anything we do. So it's basically the core would be for migrants, but we integrate a lot.
Very good.
We would be with, once we're doing anything, you see everybody white, black, and red. We actually are against racism. So basically, I'm going to go back into LAF Engage now from Hacktivist, which is change the name to bring a bit of flavor, and you know people like variety, spice of life.
Very good.
So this year we're starting with a big family fun day. We're having a fashion show, we're having dance groups, and so on and so forth. That we're going into October, hopefully. Food tasting day, all over different countries. It could be China, we're going over to China. They're coming actually to Highland, but we're going far with food. Irish chips and sausages.
Different culture and everything.
Amazing. Then we're moving into the new year with working with the Gada Shikona again. It's called Youth Diversion Programs to take them off the streets, gangs and stuff.
Very good.
Huge. We're trying our best.
It's really good.
Based for migrants, but mixed, like I said, for every race, everybody.
Come on. Amazing. Wonderful. It's like society like this these days, you know, integration is so important in society. Otherwise, there will be, you know, more issue to do. Okay, guys, we're still gonna still have you guys. I've just been singing out to, come on, let's go on a break. Okay, so stay with us. Give it up for Susan, everybody. And also Lady Joyce. All right, viewers, we'll be right back after this.
Thank you.
On the J Request Show. Take it away. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the J Request Show. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. For more behind the scene, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Great, guys. That was a quick commercial break, guys. Thank you all so much. I'm happy to have you guys here today. I like the smile, the energy, the buzzing, everything going on. That's amazing. Dave, can I ask you quickly, what really inspires you to go into what you're doing today?
Well, me personally, when I was a kid, and a friend of mine had a chemistry set. So one school lunchtime, I went back to have a look at his chemistry set at home, thinking I might get one for Christmas. And sure enough, he had a chemistry set, but in the corner of his room was a telescope. They weren't that common back then. Today, thanks to Chinese making them, they're 10 times in real terms, so a fraction of your salary. So they're quite common and fairly well made these days. And I was more fascinated by the telescope. And I asked him, what can he see? And he said, the planet Jupiter. And I said, oh, where is it? Oh, it's at the end of the garden. Oh, if I come back tonight, can we have a look? No, it's gone. Where did it go to? Like I suppose any kid had lots of questions. Yet there were books in the school library. We got back just before the lunch break ended, borrowed a book out of the school library, and it showed how small the Earth was compared to the sun. And how tiny the sun was compared to some other stars. And then on the next page, this giant star was tiny and there was a bigger star next to it. After about 4 pages of this, I realized the Earth is a tiny pinpoint in space. And we are so insignificant, and they're not teaching us this in school. So my fascination was peaked then, and it's still going full tilt at the moment.
Thank you so much, Dave. It's very, very fascinating because it's good that when you're at that young age, you show interest. When it comes to all these uptakes in science and all this, you know, space and the world, that age is the time you really have to kind of step in. Because at this age, if you want to go into it, your kids will be asking you, at this stage, you should be making money, not to go to this
We do lots of talks in schools.
Very true, very true.
Trying to talk to kids, especially in primary schools, that's what we want to do, to open their minds.
True. That would be a good thing.
It's a good career if they want to take it that way.
Susan, I'll bring you in. So for the Afro Diaspora Awards, are there going to be any award this year? Or is it just in the pipeline for now?
Yeah, this year, I don't think we're doing an award this year. But like one of the programs we're doing this year is that in September, we're having a Women's Summit, which is the Festival of Women. And that is happening on the 24th of September in Cavan. I was actually speaking to David about it.
Very good.
It might just pop in. So we're having that, and this is for African Caribbean migrant women. Now, it's bringing women from all different aspects of continents all together in a space together, women in businesses, women doing different professional fields to come together and share their experiences with each other and tell us how they're doing and making the difference within the community. So the Papers Award, which we did, which you are one of our recipients,
thank you so much.
we're still very proud of that.
Thank you very much.
We normally do that during November. We do that during the African History Month. So the African History Month is in November, and we do our Papers Award, we do a African Fashion Week, which we're going to do this year.
Very good.
I saw that David is interested in fashion.
Come on, we can't go into fashion.
Why not? We all have to wear clothes. Apparently it's mandatory these days.
It's mandatory.
Exactly. So we might be coming in later on with my models for you to get to see us. So that's what we are hoping to do. Like I said, the group is about integrating. It's about giving women voices. Not giving women within the African minority group that are being secluded or isolated within the community to give them a platform whereby they can actually flourish very well. And that is what the organization does. And we do it very well.
Thank you so much. Today just looked like today we're talking about Minecraft, integration, and then we're talking about the moon, the sky,
and everything.
Amazing. Yet today I'll come back to you. Sorry if I can't even pronounce the full name, you know. So I'll try whichever one comes in, I'll jog into it.
It's the joy.
So for youths for the program you're doing here in Ireland, how best can integration of Africans or other different nationality be better in Ireland compared to like the UK, other places around, you know, yourself?
Right, I like that question. And the local councillor in my old Blanchardstown area, she came to my door for personal things. She was helping me with some things.
Okay.
And she gave me that assignment. I was shocked. They had an issue which I won't go into because it's TV.
I understand, yeah.
So, but the solution I came up with, I had to actually converse with about 3 strategic people in the community: a barrister, a social worker, a youth worker. I'll just say it that way. We came up with dialogue.
Okay, very good.
The word racist or racism is a big one. We don't have to flash it all the time ourselves.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Even within ourselves.
True.
It could be black, black, and racist to each other. It could be white, white. So we want to be subtle with that word. Dialogue will go a long way. And when we brought that back to them on that particular issue as a big one, I know they were very impressed. So if we start dialoguing, sometimes you're saying, this is blue. Maybe Chris doesn't understand that color you're saying. I'm just using colors now because with pictures and colors, we understand ourselves more.
Very true.
Let us dialogue more in this world. Let us explain and try to understand each other when we're dealing with each other. Don't misconstrue each other. It comes that way. Stereotype is a big word. I still said to my personal Irish friend yesterday, it was giving out to me on something else. I'm like, don't be stereotype. He was like, okay, no problem. Because we knew where I'm going to. So dialogue,
very true.
That's the solution. Even amidst our youth, let's encourage them to dialogue.
Wow.
Don't latch at each other. Stop. The quarrel is too much. The fighting is too much. Don't attack each other. You racist. Dialogue. Try to tease out what he or she wants to know about you.
Yeah. And open that door. Come on, amazing.
Thank
Come on,
you.
here's a lot of everybody. Wonderful. Steve, you're looking at how you want to say something. What do you got to say there?
Well, one thing when astronauts have been in space, or even if you look at the pictures yourself from space, you look down at the Earth, there are no country borders.
No.
You know, nature that created us all doesn't care about where we're from. And, you know, we can travel now all over the planet, and we've evolved with slight differences, but they're very slight. Ultimately, it's the human brain inside each of us. And it's racism, the rest of it's just to do with ignorance and lack of education. And the more people mix, the better. And the younger we start, the sooner we'll get rid of these stereotypes.
Wow, come on, give it up for this man. Just love what he just said. Amazing. Wonderful. So then, can you give us a fact about solar system everybody should know?
Yeah, I said we talk in schools a lot. And the one thing we try to do is to make it very real to kids. We don't want to give them science facts and numbers and a boring science lesson. You know, we want to make it fun. So we've got Hollywood stars in the show and everything else that you wouldn't expect. And one thing we tell the kids is when they're celebrating their birthday, what they're actually doing is that's an astronomical event. Because the Earth goes around the sun, and you were born at some point in the Earth's orbit, and when you get back to that point, that's your birthday.
That's it.
There almost should be a little plaque out in space saying, you know, Chris was born here, Dave was born there, and everyone should have one. So your birthday is an astronomical event. You can't get away from astronomy in your everyday life.
Just a love about everybody. That's amazing. I still have more questions, but I'll try to keep it.
You've only got the whole universe.
All right, just be singing that after going on a break. But before we go on that break, let me just ask you this question. Area 51, are you going for that?
Well, I love these conspiracy theories. They're great fun as long as you don't take them seriously. Area 51 was a big nuclear base for the Americans. Of course they're going to keep things secret. I've read books on the subject, and I'm convinced that it was the Roswell story where they think they found an alien body was really just a weather balloon that had radar systems attached to it that got out of hand. And it was good for the Americans to have the aliens blamed. Now I think it's come back to haunt them. But now people believe there really are aliens.
And don't forget the big game coming up on the show. We'll be right back. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the JRequest Show. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. For more behind the scene, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. quick, isn't it? All you can do. How come you all having pads? Where's my pads?
Oh.
We got one.
All right, okay, all right. Don't worry, I'll fix that later on. Okay, Susan, before we go into the game, quickly, we're talking about Spotlight for Women. Give us more insight about this.
Now, apart from the fact that I work with the organization itself, professionally, I'm a consultant, and I do publishing and editing.
Very good. I
do consulting for organizations, non-profits, and businesses. So one of the things I normally do, that's our third book anyway. Can I have that insight? This is the third book we are actually producing. Like I said, I work with women a lot. So on this, I work with 6 other women, including myself, making 7.
Okay.
We all came together. These women are, I call them ordinary women doing extraordinary things in the community. Now, not only in the community do they do things that are extraordinary as well, but in their own personal lives as well. So it's about women sharing their stories, women supporting women, women engaging with other women as well. So we have stories of 7 other women. Yetunde Joyce is one of the authors.
Oh, very good. Very good. So
these women come from different continents, Africa, Caribbean, Africa, Asian, different mixed countries, and we all came together to share our stories. So if you want to get the book, anyway, you can go on Amazon and type it in, and you can get it. But it's about 7 women sharing the story of their lives.
7 women sharing the story. Come on, show that. Here we go for that, everybody. That is really good. I always want to say applaud to every woman we bring on the show. There's always a story, a testimony. Even last week, so much to really talk about women, effort, health, everything. But thank you, women, all the time. We always want to bring you guys. You're always going to be here. Thank you so much. Come on, give it up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now is the game time, everybody. Come on. This is where we're going to test your knowledge and see what you know about what's going on. Thank you so much. Okay, this is a very simple game, okay? Yeah, you all know the story. If you watch the show all the time, especially like Dave, you all know what that is. So true or false. So I'm going to throw them back around, so see what you guys think. Try as much as you can. First one I'm going to ask was Coco Channel French.
Coco Channel French.
Coco
is a person.
Coco Chanel.
The TV channel.
I think. Well,
Is it, what is the question? Sorry, is it a person or a channel?
Well, what do you think?
Okay.
What do you think?
Coco Chanel of perfume fame.
It's cocoa.
False.
French? I think they might have been American.
No, is it French? Yeah, true, it's French.
It probably is French. These questions are too easy, aren't they?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll read that again. So, was Coco Channel French?
A TV channel. French.
You know when you smell like a free?
Yeah.
Chanel.
As in Chanel number 5.
Yeah. Okay, now I understand your question. Okay. I think it's true. I think so.
Probably French.
I don't know what's true. I think so.
Oh, good. It's true. Come on, just come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was true. You know, we're talking about the perfume.
The perfume itself,
So I don't want to be giving you guys the answers when
No, we don't want the answer, but make it a bit clearer for us. So
I try not to make it clear because I want you to think. If I give it to you straight away, you get it straight away, then that would help you. Dave, I'll bring it back to yourself here. Talk us through, can you explain to us the direct question about the equation, please?
Yeah, the Drake equation. This was Professor Frank Drake, who initially, when people were wondering, could there be aliens and how did we get here, worked out how likely are they? So he said, well, how many stars are there in the universe? What fraction of those has a planet? What fraction of those has a planet the right size? What fraction of that has a planet the right distance from the sun? It's not too hot, not too cold. And what fraction of all those would have existed long enough for life to get started? So we had this equation with all these factors, and we're trying to figure out the answers to each one. Some of them we know accurately, like most stars have planets, but we're not sure how many evolve. And that was the big thing, and now people are looking for aliens. And Frank Drake has said, he's still alive, that he thinks we will find aliens, at least their signals, in our lifetime.
Just hold on one second. I'm just going to go on a quick break quickly, and then when we come back, we're going to start from there, please. Yeah? Come on, give it up one more time for Dave, everybody. Thank you very much. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the J Request Show. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. For more behind the scene, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you. guys for still being here. I thought you're gone.
No, we're still here. Enjoying.
Enjoying. That's good. Okay, Dave, I know we're talking about the aliens and all those things. Give us quick insight about that. Are these aliens for like, where are they from in general?
Well, most scientists would probably believe there is alien life out there in the universe somewhere, but we don't believe, most of us anyway, that it's here buzzing the Earth. And, you know, we're going out in Sky Channel, so this signal is being transmitted out into space as well as down to the ground. So there could be aliens listening. And I'm so convinced they don't exist that I'm often out in the countryside taking pictures of the night sky on my own. I'm really easy to abduct, and I've been saying this for a long time, over many years. Come down and take me if you exist, and they never have. So either they don't exist or they don't watch Sky TV.
Come on, give it up for that, everybody. Come on, very good. All right, my next question to you guys is very simple, okay? Are you all ready? Ready for this one?
We are.
Keep thinking.
Yeah.
This is coming. Okay. Are there 3 different alphabets in Japanese?
3 different
alphabets.
In Japanese spelling, yeah?
Tough questions.
Yeah, true.
3 different alphabets. Must be, because you wouldn't ask us otherwise.
I don't know.
Unless there's only 2.
Yeah, there's 3 different alphabets. Except if you say, you know the way we have. Okay, there he is.
Prove to us now with your tax if it's 3. Are you sure? Are you
Yeah.
sure? Are you sure?
No,
Definitely.
I am not sure.
I was thinking if it's consonants and then I can be okay. Japanese,
Yeah.
J is 1, P is 1, A is 1, N is 1.
Okay, next one we're gonna move on to is a very simple one. Okay, this is something I believe you kind of know. It's an olive, a fruit.
Olive?
Olive?
No, it's a veg.
I think it is.
No, olive, no, it's not a fruit.
Olive, because it has the stones are removed. There's a stone in the middle of it.
No, it's not a fruit.
Olive, because it has the stones are removed. There's a stone in the middle of an olive, isn't there?
No, there's no stone in the middle of
Don't
olive.
they take them out,
you
though,
know,
just
Did you
to-
eat black olive or green olive? There's no
I
stone
don't
there.
like olives.
Yeah, no, they're lovely.
You get a olive oil.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
no
olive
stone
oil,
in.
but not olives.
Yeah, olives.
Yeah.
There's no stone in
I
between.
thought they
the
took the
fruits.
stone out, no?
They're not vegetables, are they?
No, they
If
are
there's a
veg.
stone, there's a
They're not. They're
seed.
not. They're not.
Okay.
Actually, they're not fruits.
All right, so let's go.
So I'm going to
Or
risk
false?
true.
I'll go for false.
You go with false?
Yeah,
Are you definitely sure?
yeah.
Are you sure it's true? Are you sure it's false?
I'm sure it's false.
Okay. All right. The answer is true. It's correct. It's got it right. It's got it right.
But there's no stone in between the olives.
Read it. Read it. You see it.
Oh,
It's telling
must
what
take
it
them
said.
out.
Yeah, there is one.
Keep doing that. You know, keep supporting each other, which is so important. I'm for women,
Yeah.
so it should be women supporting women all the time.
Okay.
So I hope that women out there that might be watching it will do that.
Come on, give it up for Susan, everybody. Amazing. So, teenagers, before we wrap up, what would be the last word you want to reach out to people out there?
The word I'd say is don't quit. Yes, support and not support. You're going to get people to support you and they're going to be haters.
Yeah.
Keep going on.
Yeah.
As a musician myself, from my background, I'm so resilient. Like,
Yeah,
keep
very
going
good.
on.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Let's go. And also today, one more last word for those who are interested to go to the, you know.
If you're interested in space, or even if you're not, go to Astronomy Ireland's website,
Yes.
sign up for our social media. There are lots of free events
Very
coming
good.
up all year round.
Yeah.
And if you want to make this one of your hobbies, join Astronomy Ireland. We'd love to have you.
Wow. Come on, give it up, everybody. Thank you so much.
And I think we all have to say, aliens, if you're out there.
After the show, not now. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for coming in. Give it up for Susan, everybody. And forget everybody. And forget to enjoy it, everybody. Thank you. Wonderful guests. Thank you so much for being part of the show today. What a great pleasure to have you guys. This show is going to wrap.